Hello, my lovely Taurus. How is everyone? I hope you guys are all doing amazing. So we are going to be doing your December monthly reading. It is a general reading and it may not be able to resonate for all of you. So if you want something that is meant for your exact energy, then I do have personals open and everything that you'll need to know will be in the description box below for you. So archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors, please deliver clear messages with a very clear understanding. For my lovely Taurus, please may the messages that need to be heard the very most please come through. And may they please find those who need to hear it. Please show me Taurus's energy, a very clear message with a very clear understanding. All right, loves, let's go ahead and take a look and see what we've got going on for you. Alright, we have the Death card in the reverse at the bottom of the deck for your general overall energy. We have the Death card in the reverse and the the Ten of Swords in the reverse as well. The Devil in the reverse and the Judgment card. Okay. That's a lot of major arcanas. You got the Judgment card. You got the... Wow. Oh my goodness. We have the Death card in the reverse, the Devil in the reverse, the Judgment card, the Temperance, the Empress in the reverse. That is a lot of major arcana energy. This is definitely having a significant impact on probably both of you, but definitely you here, Taurus. Ten of Swords in the reverse. The Eight of Swords. Something has been getting drug out for a long time. I feel like you've been dealing with a person for a long time. We got this Empress, or feeling like dealing with this energy for a long time. Got the Ace of Wands in the reverse. I think it's not easy for you to block somebody out here. It's not easy for you to not allow somebody back into your life. We have the Seven of Wands here. I think you're standing your ground in a situation. To me, this feels like not backing down. It's standing your ground. It's no longer settling for less than what you deserve in a situation. You had waiting. Intense. So this could be a very intense connection. Very, very intense connection. Regrets. I think you guys both have some regrets when it comes to this situation. I also feel like somebody here is kind of like waiting for you to like let your guard down or let your defenses down, let them back in. Maybe in the past you have. You know, maybe they have been able to get back in. And they're kind of like waiting for that here. I feel like you were also in an energy of waiting, like waiting for them to make the changes they needed to, waiting for them to, you know, do what they had to do. Got the Six of Cups in the reverse here. Let's take a look at that with the Moon card. And the Ace of Cups in the reverse. They're feeling like that after everything that you guys have been through, after everything that's happened, that you don't feel the same way that you used to about them. And for the first time, they don't know what's going to happen next. They don't know if you're going to let them back this time or not. And I think in the past you have. And they kind of expected it was going to be that way this time as well. I'm scared to reach out. I was wearing a mask. And avoiding. I kind of do feel like this person has been, some of you guys have been out of communication with this person. And I almost say, yeah, it is this energy of avoiding, but also kind of feeling like if they just, you know, like if I just give them enough time or space, they'll miss me and we won't, you know, they won't be as upset, you know, that kind of energy, expecting like the time and the distance to heal things, that they can just pop back up and everything will be okay. But they're starting to wonder, because I feel like they could have, some of them have been waiting for you to reach out, Taurus. They're trying to avoid having those big conversations. They're trying to avoid, you know, the problem here. Some of them, like I said, expected that you guys would have already come back together. They're starting to feel like maybe that's not going to happen this time. Ace of Cups in the reverse. Maybe you don't feel the same way about them as you once did. Maybe you're not going to return to the past. You could be seeing them in a negative light. That's what they're feeling. They're feeling like you see them in a negative light now, and it's changed the way that you feel for them. And the Moon card, not sure what's going to happen next. Feeling very uncertain. Let's take a look at your energy. Five of Swords. So I do feel like you do look back at the past. The thing is that the Five of Swords in this energy, it feels like you're doing what you have to for you, right? You feel like you're doing what you have to for you. You can't keep allowing yourself to go through this, right? Because at the end of the day, it is our responsibility, right? Who we allow to have access to us, who we allow into our lives, the situations that we allow ourselves to get into, right? We can't control what other people do, right? But we can control who we allow to have access to us. And I think that's something here that you guys are taking accountability and responsibility for. You're like, you know what? I can't keep letting you do this to me. So I think you're doing what you need to for you. But that doesn't mean that you're not looking back at the past. It doesn't mean you're not looking back at them. It doesn't mean you're not thinking about it. It doesn't mean that it's easy. You know, that's usually how you know it's the right thing. The right things are never the easy things. Just because it is the right thing doesn't make it easy to do, right? Two of Pentacles in the reverse, but I feel like you have made up your mind. You may still be looking back at them, but you have made up your mind to King of Cups in the reverse, emotionally pull back or try to emotionally distance yourself from them, to kind of put up your guard when it comes to them emotionally. Yeah, the challenge, sticking with that, right? The Seven of Wands, standing your ground, defending your position, blocking them out. Because you know that they want to reconcile, reconciliation. You know they want to. They're coming in. I know I ruined everything. I want to reconcile. You know this. My feelings are real. I think you do have feelings for them, Taurus. I think you do still love them. I think you're trying to pull back emotionally. I think you're trying to distance yourself. And I feel like that's one of the reasons why you're trying to block them out, is because you know that maybe you have a soft spot when it comes to them if they're saying all these things, right? They're saying all the right things. Tell me about this Seven of Wands energy. Page of Pentacles in reverse. That's why some of you guys are not communicating with them or not responding to them. For some of them, they could have already reached out and you're not responding to them. For others of you, you're just not responding, or you're blocking the communication so they can't reach out because you don't want to hear things like that, right? Queen of Swords in the wrist. You don't want to have those conversations. You don't want to open yourself up to this, and you don't fully trust it anyways. You know, the Queen of Swords in the reverse, you're like, is it the full truth? Are you even being honest with me? Even if you were, would I know it? Could I believe it? I didn't mean the things I said. Somebody has some, again, we saw that regret energy earlier. We see that again. Past life. So you guys could have a past life connection. That could be why this feels so intense. There could be some karma and stuff that needs to get sorted out. But I do feel like that's one of the reasons why this connection does feel so intense, and why maybe you've had a hard time moving past it, you know. But the advice, Queen of Wands in the reverse. You know, this has been really hard on you. And I feel like mentally, emotionally, spiritually, but also like on how you view yourself. I feel like this has affected your confidence. It's affected your self-esteem. It's affected your happiness. Yeah, as I said that, the Ten of Cups in the reverse fell out. Yeah, some of you guys, this has put you, you know, maybe feeling some depression and things like that. And I feel like that's all these things that you're recognizing about why you have to stand your ground this time. Why you have to stick with it this time. Even though they're making an offer here, you're being warned about this, that this person is going to be coming in to try to make an offer, and they are going to be saying all of the right things. So just keep that in mind. They're afraid to reach out, but they're going to. We have the Five of Cups here for the outcome. I do feel like this is you finally allowing yourself to grieve this. You know, we're always trying to avoid grief. Because nobody wants to feel that way, right? So we try to avoid having to go through it. But once we do it, we're free. Because you feel like you can't invest any more into this. You feel like you don't have anything left to give to this, and you just can't put yourself through this again. And you almost feel like it's better just to grieve the connection than to continue grieving in the connection. Having faith and moving forward. I'm really proud of you guys because it isn't easy to do, but it is doing what's best for you. And you are moving through it. You are going to feel that, but you also are going to get through it. You have the chariot. You're going to be able to move past it. And there's going to be rewards. So Spirit really wanted you to know that. There is going to be rewards for that. You are going to be rewarded for closing out this cycle and for doing what's best for you, even though it isn't easy to do. But that is what I have for you guys. If it resonates, let me know in the comments down below. If it doesn't, then just check out your other placements. Everything that you guys need to know, whether it's about this reading, scheduling your personals, or Patreon, it's all in the description box below for you. If you like the way that I read, please like, share, and subscribe. But most importantly, if you want personal prayers for any reason, you can just put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and I will go through and pray for you. Now, I do on Patreon. You guys can join me over there if you want to come and hang out with me. I do different types of readings over there. We do spiritual growth, money and career, messages from your spirit guides. We also do love readings as well. And there's a link for that in the description box for you. And I also teach tarot one-on-one classes. If you guys want to learn the tarot with me, you can email me for more information. But that is what I have for you guys. If this is where we part, thanks for being here and supporting me. And I'll be sending you guys so much love and light until next time.